Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, dear brothers and sisters. Welcome back to our journey through the golden age of Islam. In episode 1, we introduced this remarkable era of discovery and light. Today, we will step deeper into the heart of that golden age, into the city that became its very symbol, Baghdad. Baghdad was not just a city, it was the beating heart of the Muslim world, a place where knowledge was nurtured, where scholars from every background gathered, and where the legacy of our faith and civilization was written into history. In the year 762 CE, the Abbasid Caliph Al-Mansur founded the city of Baghdad along the banks of the Tigris River. He envisioned it as more than a political capital. Baghdad was to be a city of knowledge, trade, and culture. Its design was unique, a circular city with the Caliph's palace and mosque at the center, radiating outward in perfect order. With its strategic location between east and west, Baghdad quickly became a hub where ideas, goods, and cultures converged. Traders brought silk and spices, while scholars carried manuscripts and wisdom. It was a city alive with both material wealth and intellectual ambition. The Abbasid caliphs, especially Harun al-Rashid and his son al-Ma'mun, played a decisive role in shaping Baghdad's destiny. Harun al-Rashid, remembered in stories like 1001 Nights, was not only a ruler of power and grandeur, but also a patron of scholars. He filled his court with poets, physicians, and thinkers from across the Muslim world. His son, al-Ma'mun, went even further. He believed that knowledge itself was a form of worship, and he invested heavily in scholars. Under his rule, the House of Wisdom reached its peak, becoming the greatest center of learning in the world. Baghdad was not just about books, it was about building institutions that advanced science. Libraries were established to preserve knowledge not only from Islamic scholars, but from Greek, Persian, and Indian sources. Observatories were constructed to study the heavens, allowing Muslim astronomers to refine star charts and calendars with unmatched precision. These academies and institutions provided scholars with the space and support to experiment, debate, and innovate. It was a living example of the Quranic encouragement to reflect upon the signs of Allah in the heavens and the earth. Why was Baghdad able to achieve this? One crucial reason was political stability. For nearly 2 centuries, the Abbasid Caliphate maintained unity and prosperity across vast lands from North Africa to Central Asia. This stability created an environment where scholars could focus on learning instead of war. It was in this peace that ideas blossomed, inventions emerged, and science flourished. Baghdad scholars worked across disciplines. Physicians like Hunayn ibn Ishaq translated and expanded upon medical knowledge. Astronomers like Al-Faghani advanced understanding of the cosmos. Mathematicians refined algebra and geometry. And philosophers debated ideas of logic and ethics, blending faith with reason. These were not isolated efforts. They were supported, encouraged, and sometimes even directly commissioned by the caliphs themselves. Knowledge was not a luxury. It was seen as a pillar of Islamic civilization. Baghdad was also a place of diversity. Muslim, Christian, Jewish, and even Hindu scholars worked side by side. They argued, translated, and collaborated, united in their pursuit of truth. This atmosphere of tolerance and shared learning was a defining feature of the Golden Age. The legacy of Baghdad's intellectual life did not remain within its walls. The discoveries made here traveled far to Damascus, Cairo, Cordoba, and eventually to Europe. From algebra to astronomy, from medicine to philosophy, Baghdad's light reached across the globe. Brothers and sisters, Baghdad was not only a city of palaces and markets, it was the city of the mind and spirit. It was here that the Muslim Ummah showed the world the beauty of combining faith with knowledge, of turning reflection into innovation. In our next episode, we will meet some of the great names who walked the streets of Baghdad and left their mark on history. Scholars like Al-Khwarizmi, the father of algebra, and Ibn Sina, the prince of physicians. Jazakumullahu khairan for joining us today. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and spread this knowledge. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.